Hi all, it is day 2 of week 12 of self-isolation. So, yes, I am seeming a bit more down than usual. Okay, it is not bad as such. Nothing tragic's happened in my life. So that's good. The reason why is I just finished watching the last episode of season 4 of 13 Reasons Why. Now, I know many of you probably don't watch it. I know it's been very controversial, I guess, in a lot of ways, and a lot of people are against it. In a way, I get it, yet I disagree. Although I would like to hear people's thoughts, I guess, on it. Not necessarily just season 4, but any of the seasons. But as a person that's watched it, I just finished season 4, episode 10, which is the last episode and last season of the series. And I just spent the last, because it was a longer episode, it was like an hour and a half or something. I just spent like the last most of that episode, or at least half of that episode, crying. Just like nearly sobbing, holding back sobs. Essentially, at least in aspects of it. But yes, so I was greatly sad. I'm not going to say why. It is a spoiler for those that watch it or want to watch it. But yes, I was greatly sad, and I am still sad. Yes, so Mum and I just hugged it out after spending a majority of the episode crying. So that's that. So that was the last part of my day, essentially. The rest of the day, at around 12, we left to go to Colbinaban. Dad had to do something there. I'm not 100% sure what he did there, but we stopped there. He had to work for something, but it was very quick. So, yeah, it was for work. That's all I know. We stopped in at a Red Rooster because Dad also had to do something there. Grab some chips and garlic bread, actually. And then went off to Colbinaban, and then after Colbinaban went to Seymour because my uncle, we were installing his oven. He got a new oven, so we installed that, or my dad did. Not really me, I didn't do anything. And then we came back, and yeah, that was mostly my day. Most of the day was spent driving. We picked up a single bed too, that we bought. So that will be my nephew Max's bed for when he stays here. So that's good. We just got to like reorganize the whole room so we can fit it in and fit everything else in, hopefully. Yeah, that was essentially my day. And then I uploaded my video. So I had a few issues trying to upload it and everything. I'll render it predominantly, but all was good, and I fixed it, and it's up now. So check out last week's video if you haven't already. It is self-isolation week 11. So yeah, that's virtually all I did today, and then cried the rest of the night. Essentially, we watched the last 2 episodes of 13 Reasons Why, so yeah. That's all I really did today, and I can't say I did much else. I'm gonna get some sleep because I am up early tomorrow morning, at least a hell of a lot earlier than I usually am. And then spending a whole day out tomorrow, and yeah, I'll let you know what I got up to tomorrow when it comes down to it, essentially. Alright, bye guys. Day 3 of week 12 of self-isolation. Now, as I did say in the last video, I'm pretty sure, like last week's video, that I'm unsure on whether to keep doing this series. Due to social isolation self-isolation not being as much of a thing, I guess, at the moment, at least where I live. So today was eventful, to say the least. Okay, so the day started off fine. Got up early, left by about 8, and headed off to Melbourne. We had a fridge on board. All was fine. We got to my place in Melbourne, mine and my brother and sister-in-law's, and we dropped off a fridge that used to be ours. It was a new one. We didn't have it for that long. We got another new one because recently we've been getting new fridges due to the fact that because my dad's a refrigeration mechanic, he often does jobs for a company, and they give us free fridges that have been returned or whatever, or have faults of some form that they may not be able to sell, but we can have, I guess, because the issues may not be that much of an issue for us. So we dropped off the fridge there, set it up and everything, took their fridge, or our fridge, I guess, technically, and put it in the trailer, strapped it in, everything's fine. Had a cup of coffee there. The new fridge looks really good there. Had to rearrange some stuff, but that's okay because this one's a double door and the old one was just a single door. So, yes, we did that. Then we had to go to Dandenong because we were going to we picked up a new fridge. So it's a 4-door. It was a better model than ours, and it was new, completely new. Ours was second hand, and this one was new. So we picked that up, strapped it on. We were there for a little bit, and then we had some lunch, had some kebabs. They were good. And then we drove off. Dad wanted to pick up a lifter from Epping, and so we picked up a lifter there, and then we decided we wanted to drive home. Now, by this point, I had a headache. I'm pretty sure it was my neck playing up, so there was that. Got some Nurofen at the petrol station, an ice cream, and I just tried to nap, and that was fine. Went down the freeway, or the highway, back home. There's the ladder. And got so far, I was napping, and then my dad's like, oh, one of the straps is coming down, and I was like, okay. But everything was fine. He redid it up. What are you doing? Anyway, he redid it up and everything, and all was fine. And then suddenly he was like, the cardboard's gone. Like, we kept driving. And then he was like, and the fridge. Now, at this point, we had 2 fridges. Okay, we had 2 fridges and a lifter in the trailer. That's what I'm trying to say. What are you doing? And we didn't want the lifter to go, but out of the fridges, of course, the new one had to go. It flew off on the highway. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone. It somehow landed in the emergency lane and shattered into pieces just everywhere. And then we got so far because we realized, not right when it was happening, but after it happened. And so we had to like try and back up the emergency lane, what my dad did, in a trailer. And then pick up the remnants of the fridge everywhere. Smashed glass, doors, drawers, shelves, all over the place. Mostly in emergency lane and over in like the nature strip area. If you heard purring, that was my cat that decided to go right near the microphone. So, day was going well until we lost the fridge. And it was the most disappointing thing that's probably happened all year. I know coronavirus has happened and all that, and that is tragic. It is white first world problems. Alas, it happened and it was tragic. So we don't have the new fridge. So I'm greatly saddened. Sorry, I just had to plug in my phone because it's on 2%. So yeah, sorry I had to plug in my phone, change the charger, everything is just not going well for me. In the last, well, this afternoon, virtually late this afternoon. So yeah. With that, my dad has decided to put some more poles on his trailer so we can try and put more straps on. Because maybe that will solve that issue. We don't want to ever lose the fridge again, especially a brand new one. It is not a fun time, and then to have to go along the emergency lane and everything with traffic going past is also not the safest nor the best to do. But we ended up getting pizza, so we got Pizza Hut. I had pizza and garlic bread. So that was good, I guess. So the good thing of the night was that, essentially. Also, there was a boy that was lost in Victoria, in a place called Mount Disappointment for 3 days, 2 nights. And as you know, it's like winter here, and Mount Disappointment gets very cold. And he actually survived, so that was surprising. He was only like 14 years old, he had autism, and he survived, so that was I was surprised by that, so that was good news. Yeah, that's essentially all I did today. Comment down below if you have had something like that happen to you ever, or you know, something that has happened that was quite disappointing recently. Could be today, could be, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 months. Let me know, guys. Hi everyone, it is day 4 of week 12 of self-isolation. Now, today is a new day, despite losing a fridge yesterday. So what did I get up to today? Now, I went and got a parcel from a post office, which they apparently delivered to the wrong address, but I'm not going to say what address it went to, but it is a similar name to my address, just a different area. And they kindly, the people that live there, sent it to the post office instead, or took it to the post office, and I was informed. So not so much thank you to the delivery driver that clearly did not deliver it to the right suburb. Obviously didn't look with that aspect, but it's not the first time it's happened, and it probably won't be the last. But I'm glad I got my item. So I got a towel from Sheridan, the outlet. I had never got towels from there before, or anything else for that fact. And part of me always wanted to, because it's my name. And I don't share my name with a lot of things as such, so I was happy with that. I had a discount for my birthday, a voucher, like a $25 voucher, so I got a towel that cost about $29, so I obviously had to contribute a bit to that. But it's a nice towel and was discounted from like $50, so never had a $50 towel in my life, and probably never had a $29 towel either, or anything like that. So I'm happy with that. It looks nice, it feels nice, has my name embroidered on it. But yeah, so that was that. I picked that up, and then the rest of the day I've kind of been spending looking at organizational things for my mum's office. So I took photos of her office, and I've been looking at it and determining what she needs, because she's been wanting to organize her office and she needs some organizational items for that. So that was pretty good. I've been doing that all day, essentially. Another thing I've been doing was, I didn't get to go for a walk, but because I've had a bit of a, I don't know, I've just been feeling unwell. Just, yeah, my stomach's a bit iffy, so didn't go for a walk, but I did at home exercise, so that was pretty good. And yeah, that's mostly what I did today. I can't say I've done a whole heap else. Just been applying for jobs, like acting jobs and things like that, and looking at other jobs to live my life, essentially. Make money for myself to survive. So that's about all I've been doing today. Can't say I've done a whole heap else. Oh, we're getting another fridge delivered. Because we got the other one free, we're getting another one free. Yeah, so, and we're paying for shipping, or my parents are paying for it to be delivered, so we won't have that issue ever again, or hopefully not this time around. So yeah, that's that. So that's all I have to say, and Ella's birthday is tomorrow, so I'll give her a present, and yeah. Okay. Good night, guys. Hi, it is day 5 of week 12 of self-isolation. This bit of hair is sticking out anyway. So today is Ella's 3rd birthday. So if you don't know who Ella is, she is, well, my parents' dog, but I kind of claim her as mine as well. So there's that. So she is 3 today. So with that being said, I began my day mostly by, well, I gave Ella her presents. So I gave her a pajama onesie thing. Now, turns out it's a bit small. I got her a medium. I thought it would be fine. Apparently she needs a large. Who would have known? She's only a cavoodle, but apparently her body's too long for the medium. So yeah, there's that. Either way, still kind of making it work, but yeah, it's not the best fit. I got her also some carob chips, carob, and so it's a mix. So there's carob chips and vanilla chips. So just like little kind of, I don't know, treat things. So I got her those, and she really enjoyed those. She wanted more, but was not giving her more. I might insert a clip in here. Ooh. What is it? And what else is in there?
It was only 221 off passing the UK on death hold.
Are you eating the...
In front of the UK, I'll be second.
Ella? What is it?
Do this. Your attention to food.
Alright, you want to try chocolate one? A chocolate one?
Give me food, it's cold. Give me.
Stop bloody
Good,
trying
sit.
to film me, just give me the fine
I need
one.
food.
Give me the...
She goes, hang on, that's not chocolate.
Is it yummy?
Yep.
Ooh. So also my dad and I finished the backdrop frame and putting the backdrop up, so that's all done. So I will do another video where you will get to see that, so that's exciting. I went for a 6K walk with Mum and Ella. Ella enjoyed it. She wore a birthday top, not the onesie I got her, but I got her one when she was like 2 for her first birthday, so she wore that. I made her a cake, a dog cake. So that went well. It had like carrot, honey, vanilla essence, flour, egg. What else did it have? Peanut butter, a lot of peanut butter, and bicarb, I guess. Yeah, so that was mostly it for her cake. She really enjoyed the cake. She ate it a bit too fast and then vomited it up and then ate it again, so that's pleasant. But she really enjoyed the cake. Probably had a bit too much cake today, but we still got like a full 8 by 8, like 8 inch by 8 inch, 8 inch by 8 inch, 8 inch by 8 inch pan sized cake. So there's that. And then also just looked up some stuff for pretty much set items for what's going to be in front of my screen or my backdrop for my general set. So yeah, just we're looking up that and helping mum with her office organizations and looking up things like that. And that's essentially what I did. Had fish and chip night tonight, so I had my usual potato cake, chips and pineapple fritter. And yeah, can't say I did a whole heap else. Alright, bye guys. Hi, it is day 7 of week 12 of self-isolation. Now, I have a migraine, so don't mind me if I'm not overly enthusiastic about all this. It's not a bad migraine, it's just like there and it's really bugging me and it just makes me feel kind of nauseous, so just stand by me. So yesterday I didn't record, so you may have noticed that. Yesterday I actually went out with my mum. So we went to, well, first we went to shopping centre, and we went to Big W to pick up my nephew Max's present for his birthday, and also get some cards for that. My mum got a card for him and I got a card for him, and we kind of combined for the present. So we did that. We booked in to get our hair done. So that's happening on Tuesday. Haven't had my hair cut in so long. It's looking a little sad at the ends, and my fringe, as you can see, which I don't think was really happening when I started this video. I don't have a fringe really anymore. Kind of pushed to the side, and I'm hoping to have it back because I miss it. Other than that, we looked around. I went to Lovisa and I got some jewelry. I already got my niece's Christmas present, well, part of it, not much of it, but part of it. So yeah, there's that, and I bought some earrings and a necklace. Yeah. I might show you in a different video, or I'll try and do some photos with them. Yeah, so then we went to Kmart and we got picked up my mum's present for my nephew, and we looked at some office wear things. So as I have said, we are going to like tidy up my mum's office and reorganize it. So we got some stuff for that. I convinced her to get some stuff because before we started doing it, just a few items I knew we will need. So we did that. Also got my dad some socks. Yeah, and then we went to Reject Shop and got some weights because we had been looking around for hand weights and couldn't find any at like Big W or Kmart, and Reject Shop had some, so that was good. So I got some 2 kilo weights just to start doing some weight lifting. Not heavy, but like I want to tone up my arms and get a bit stronger. So yeah, there's that. I went for a walk, 6K walk yesterday as well. Today, which is day 7 of week 12, as I've said, didn't go for a walk, didn't do any exercise. I just had a day of spending my time in my pajamas and at home and just like lounging around and doing nothing really. I did look at some jobs online, so I've been doing that for the last like 2 hours, which is probably part of the reason I have a migraine. But I've been doing that, and yeah, I mean, didn't do a whole heap else at all today. I just chilled, lounged, lived my life in sloth mode, essentially. Yeah. And that's all I really did today. So that is virtually my week. Yeah, that is my week. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Alright. Bye.